I just turned my stream on. Oh, big. I just thought about something, babe. Huh? So I just thought about something. What? I'm about to come in there. P5 boys. I'm trying to run.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We all know this community lives for its Packers. And
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
No, I take salt too. I take butter after. Salt immediately.
You're not gonna be able to shit on the pad because your fucking bed on.
You like that you still have a crunch? Or you want it soft?
I can't tell. I really eat that shit.
It's small pieces. I feel like baby one. You make it. Come on now.
Splash is scared.
I'm trying not to get the stove off.
Let's go. Yeah. Yeah.
It ain't done enough for you yet. Dang, that might be the better piece. Let me have that piece. Compared to this one?
is a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the Green and Gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams.
I literally seasoned that bitch for like how I like. Come on, not the white. You home, bro? Same basketball? Yeah, quit it out. Yeah, I got it. Damn. He tried to rob and got blamed. Homicide, 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 homicide. Goddamn. Got you over here trying to steal all my sake.
That's nothing but fact. Literally.
I didn't literally mean I don't eat it, but it's, go ahead.
I was gonna go ahead anyway. I ate this morning. That's when you would piece I cut you. I swear to God. Okay, but I swear to God, on my goodness, it was just a little piece of meat. I swear to God. I ain't gonna lie about that. I ate it.
Don't do a whole lot. Huh?
I can have that piece for real. You can say no.
I don't know. I gotta see how that other bitch tastes. I ain't even seasoned yours like I seasoned mine. Specifically for me.
It's a bigger steak.
Yeah, I know. It's cool. You can.
You want to taste it?
Yeah. What color you wearing, bro? I ain't even pay attention. Alright, bet. Uncle Grumpy.
You took them?
Babe, this neighborhood look fake as hell. See, this neighborhood look fake as hell. Just look at the background. That look fake. Like, like when they be stuck inside us. I didn't watch that movie because I was kind of grown. Bro, they doing that. I had on yellow. I said my shit was yellow. They changed my shit.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out.
I'm about to quit out again, bro. This shit annoying. Matter of fact, everybody in the stream seen that shit. Who got your feet? What, my steak? Yeah. It ain't done.
So my Amy, that I just put that when I asked you. No, I was just trying to see that. The one that whose birthday party went to Dallas and she was with the baby. So she just texted us about, hey family, happy hump day. Her husband and her about to hit the senior mark in August next year. So she like, please save the date in your calendars. It's gonna be in Dallas, more to come. She's gonna say, love, I just want to get drunk and spring A with my bitches.
Cut it out.
She's like, she just turned 50. She's talking about, I just want to get drunk and spring A with my bitches.
That's literally all females do when they wake up. You don't know the words to the song, none of that shit. Just be, hey.
She showed out so bad, nigga. She took all of us off.
Oh,
she tried to sell my mama to niggas in the casino because she was drunk. She was tripping.
I can't sell my shawty.
She tried to sell me too. She was trying to sell all of us in Dre's.
Auntie ass cut off already.
Huh?
The auntie ass cut off already.
I'm like, yes, this is crazy.
Fuck, I burned my tongue. That bitch raw as hell.
I'm scared to put this in water. I need to wash this without putting shrimp in it.
Put a ring on Poppy.
I don't think this stuff is going to drink.
You good.
One of them things that's definitely not going to drink. Did you see that thing in that thing?
Yeah. You just kept your jersey to playing? Bet.
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay. And this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams.
course, they give you ball the first time the shit actually worked the right way.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Can you check on the French fries, babe? No.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
None of that running shit.
His way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Rodgers now to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. So, Charles, a tough task for this defense, facing the league's leading passer to this point in the season. Certainly a front-runner and MVP consideration right now. What can they do to slow him down?
Well, there's so many different ways that they can go, and I'll guarantee you that defensive staff went through all of them this week in preparation. But bottom line, they want to avoid giving up the big play. They're going to play what they call top-down defense and make sure no one gets behind them.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. On play action, Rodgers.
I read it!
This is intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Well, that is a quick lesson on how
start this shit off early.
Against an interception on their
Talk to him, Jordan.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the
hell no.
How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods.
Roberts!
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, They get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
Yes.
And he went nowhere.
Yes.
Back to the 29.
Yes.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He'll go up top.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Jalen Ramsey out, bro. This shit annoying.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
And you'd think on 3rd down, they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
And that throw, amazingly, well over 70 yards in the air according to next-gen stats. Wow. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
From the 27th, Stafford. Left side to Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Stafford. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? They'll run on first down with Akers.
What?
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. This defense for the Packers, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me
Take
that
my broccoli
they
mint.
take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
From the 50, Stafford. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And this is
Let's fucking go!
Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Rams add on on to their lead. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works.
Oh, shit.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Randy, you know what the fuck going on? He the same nigga. The fuck?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next week.
Them boys.
Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And he's taken down, but able to slip.
Holding that bitch on your goofy ass.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Here's Rodgers to throw. A check down here to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Get his ass. Get his ass.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Rodgers.
He fucked him up. Damn, you out here switching players' numbers and shit so niggas don't know who they is. It's on.
And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Damn, that's good.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Packers. Here's Stafford. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll get into the end zone.
Let's go. Y'all tuned in to some good shit, nigga. The fuck?
So prolific at Oklahoma catching passes like this from Kyler Murray, and he's doing it at the NFL level too. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
How the fuck they ain't run their routes?
Extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw
What,
something
biscuits?
on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the crease.
Do it gotta be, you gotta punt, or can it be like, if it's 5 yards type shit, I can go for it?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit, or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
No.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. And that'll set them back 5. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Slant to Adams. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a second down. To throw is Rodgers. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down, as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Rodgers now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He hits Adams.
I'm about to kill this nigga, bro.
He's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Rodgers now on first down. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. Touchdown!
There's no way he caught that.
His 26th touchdown.
There's no way he caught that.
For the 4th most in a single season. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to run forward Jones. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cobb. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Able to slither by. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know,
What, the fries?
He's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Stafford. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And it's
no way.
Picked off inside the 10. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Counting down toward halftime on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and John. Cobb goes laying out for that one, and he has it. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. That is caught by...
He got burned like that?
And it's a Packer touchdown.
What the fuck?
4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's hurting without that.
The focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now Stafford. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with them down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. 20! Touchdown, L.A.! Cooper Kupp, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this is back to an 8-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And it's a Packers touchdown. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. The man down here following the kickoff. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. On 1st down, Rodgers. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again here with Akers. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the ball and hold up a bunch more plays.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Now Cobb to return. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Jones goes diving, and he's got it. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. Throwing now is Rodgers. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, punt. Timed it perfectly. And
they changed the rules.
And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of the first down. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
You want this cut?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. First and 15 following the delay of game. Now Stafford.
What the fuck route was that?
And down he goes. Dean Lowry in there to bury him for a loss of 11. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford, and that'll be incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw, Stafford. Going up top for Kupp. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
That just fly.
On 4th down, Stafford going up top for Cup. And that is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. So the false start will back them up 5. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 41. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are and hopefully they can correct them.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their 18-yard line. He has just been alone for opposing offenses to account for now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. 1st down and much more here for Jones. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Flush to his right. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
These Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10.
Rolling to his right. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. K.J. Hamler with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Packers add on to their lead. Rodgers will throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Rams. CeeDee Lamb, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. In this case, the offense figured it out.
I'm already knowing, bro. I had them at the beginning of the game. That's how I know it. I still can. I'm only down 14.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. On 2nd and a yard. Rodgers sliding out.
Come on, bro. Somebody got to beat it.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Being chased out left. This is Hamler on the receiving.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This nigga gets weak ass shit.
23 yards, the final tally.
These Packers and these Packer fans really thrive with the cold temperatures here at Atlanta.
What the fuck are you doing?
Josiah DeGuara, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to extend their lead.
Oh, the computer just did some goofy shit. That was all computer right there.
Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
Told you Jalen Ramsey ain't playing. These niggas fell apart.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook.
Why you ain't blocked?
That's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. He goes to Lamb again. This time he's got it. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Rams on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Play action. Stafford. And my goodness, another interception.
No way you can't get that bitch out of his head.
Packers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Rodgers' throw taken in by Adams. Touchdown!
RBB so ass.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Packers are closing in on a
Everybody got burnt off the line. Look at that shit.
Here in the 4th quarter.
There wasn't a player on this nigga team
The Packers keeping the
that didn't
offense
get
out
off the
there
line.
now as he'll go for 2. Here's Rodgers.
You said what? Shit, chilling with 30 playing Madden.
Into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Fuck you, on.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and we understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Dean Lowry able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. On 1st down, Stafford here. Finding some room at midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From the 50, Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Throwing again is Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
Touchdown, Rams! Cooper Kupp with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Throwing is Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
There's Jefferson to pull that in. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Here's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
I put 2 people on him.
For a Packers touchdown. K.J. Hamler with touchdown number 29, 2 short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Packers extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Now Stafford. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Stafford to Cup there for a Rams 1st down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the gun, here's Stafford. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now left side on the swing pass. Akers has got the 1st down and then some. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. It's caught at the 1.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least
he beat me. His team better than me. He got me for sure. I thought he was going to come in this bitch on some super overpowers. Well, he did, but like, and I got 46 points though, so that's better than I expected out this shit. This weak ass nigga, bro.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Bro, look how fast this nigga is.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 4th quarter, you've got.
I'm not worried. Your team not as good as this nigga team, bro.
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure.
Look at all this nigga play. Look at all the fucking X's under. Everybody back there got an X on them, bro.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Literally not a nigga on his team without that bitch.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw there complete to Hamler. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing here. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers is going to let this one go deep. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking deep for Adams. And now here's another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. Touchdown! Cooper Kupp, 32 yards. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Rams are right back in this football game. So time definitely not in their favor, down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Touch that
so they
bitch
touched it before
1 yard
10,
before.
and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Rodgers looking to throw. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And my goodness, another interception. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Rams are right back in this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Packers, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Rams, it's loss number 5 for them on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.
Damn, 60-72. That's a lot of fucking points we put up. 8 and 9 touchdowns. 612 yards. I got to see who won that turnover battle. Hell yeah. I ain't know it out. Huh? What'd you say? Soon, for real, I'm kind of tired.